What's going on, guys? Welcome back. It's House. Today we're going to continue our limit burst leveling fiesta as you're grinding all those pellets out. We're going to look at some units whose limit burst may be pretty good right now, may be absolutely worthless right now, but when they hit 7 stars, their LB is going to change in quite a nice way. And whether it's a natively strong limit burst or the limit burst gets changed on top of the 7-star change when you activate their trust ability. If you don't know what that is, you can go ahead and check out the 7-star general guide, I assume. It's in my playlist section. Don't forget to check out the video yesterday, and I'll link that one as well as the 2 previous videos about the general concept behind what sort of types of limit bursts you can always look out for. That way you can have some knowledge as to new units who present themselves in the future and have a good idea of what you want to do then and there. So today, though, we're going to go right ahead. Let's jump in here. The first one we're going to go over Lauren. Okay, her trust ability right now is okay. Her trust ability at 7-star for her limit burst is absolutely insane. So you have to put Awesome Swordsman on her. This is with Awesome Swordsman equipped to your own Lauren. All right, in a maxed out limit burst. So what she's going to get here, she's going to get Enhanced LB right here. Trust ability. Enhanced LB to 15 hit, 8.5 times multiplier with ignore 50% defense. So 17 times multiplier with a 79% lightning, wind, and light and peril for 3 turns, and an AoE 74% attack, defense, magic, and spirit break for 3 turns as well. And as usual, it's going to give her Axe to Swift, Wind Blade, Quick Bolt Blade, and Grease Lightning for 3 turns. So this is absolutely insane. The break goes through the roof. Insane. 74% all stat break, fantastic. 79% imperil, fantastic. The limit burst multiplier on it is high at 17 times. So this is definitely one of those ones that you want to be looking forward to. Lauren becomes an insane breaker as a 7-star unit. Look out for her. Level her LB up and get ready to mow down some monsters. All right. Speaking of breaking limit bursts, all right, we have Beatrix here who gets some nice treatment as a 7-star. This requires Save the Queen, her own TMR on her, which will proc this ability called Something to Protect, which is her trust ability. It's gonna give her some stats or whatever, but it also enhances her LB. The most important part, AoE 4 hit, 6.75 times multiplier with ignore 50% defense, so a 13.5, I do believe, multiplier there. And then a 74% attack and magic break for 3 turns with AoE 30% damage reduction to your whole party for 3 turns as well. So this is quite phenomenal. You get some damage mitigation. It's not as strong as Lauren's because Lauren is Imperil plus attack, defense, magic, and spirit. But at least Beatrix here has an attack and magic 74% break. She can become a nice breaker for you. And then in addition to Beatrix, Knight Delita has something quite similar to this. 74% attack and magic break. Doesn't come with the AoE damage reduction, I do not believe, though. But super awesome there. If you don't have access to 7-star Lauren, you're looking for some super strong breaks, you don't have a lid either, then this is definitely someone that you want to look out for in the future. All right, on top of the attack magic break, we have Ace, actually. So everyone's using Ace right now for Spirit Hand +2 and stuff like that, and the 75% Imperil he can bring with Tri-Beam and Laser. So if you put his LB to max level 30 at 7-star and put Acceptance on him, which is his own TMR, you will increase his LB again as a 7-star. So it's going to become an 18 times multiplier, guys. A 9.0 with ignore 50% spirit, 18 times multiplier with a 74% spirit break for 3 turns. That's going to be his LB. That's going to be absolutely insane. So if you want him to imperil for your magic damage dealers or something like that and provide a 74% spirit break, awesome. It's one more thing he can do for your team. He can become a massive, massive breaker. Definitely something that you want to look into if you're using Ace in your teams. Come 7-star. Now, Ayaka, pretty strong ability in her LB right now as 6-star. I didn't have her in yesterday's video, though, because it pales in comparison to what it can do as 7-star Ayaka with her own TMR. So if you put Pure White Blessing on her, it's going to buff her LB, and it's going to become something insane. So it enhances the LB at max level. It's going to cure all status elements like usual. It's going to revive your whole team to full HP like the 6-star form does. It's going to heal your HP to full like the 6-star form does. Remove all charms and stuff like that like the 6-star form does. But the 7-star form with the trust ability on, 100% MP heal on top of all of that. It's one more thing, but that one thing is absolutely insane because it allows her to become an MP battery of sorts and longer fights. Just heal your whole team's HP, revive everyone to full life, give everyone MP back. Absolutely insane LB to have maxed out. Definitely, if you're an Ayaka fan, she's a fantastic 7-star healer. Look into using your girl. Her LB is really expensive, but you can entrust her. You can have like CG Nicole, Limit Burst Fill Rate, a bunch of different stuff to make her work for you, depending on what sort of gear and units you have access to. Definitely something you want to have in your back pocket going on into the future. All right, so the next few, Nameless Gunner Jake, these can be some of the examples of units who get like a really strong LB multiplier for like no real reason. All right, so Nameless Gunner Jake, his 7-star, pretty good, pretty good. The max of his 6-star was a 7.2 times multiplier with ignore 50% defense, so this is that 14.4 times multiplier. If you max out his 7-star multiplier, it goes from a 14.4 to a 24 times multiplier. Absolutely insane, because this is his one niche role. He can be a chain finisher with his LB pretty fantastically, if I want to add to that. Pretty cool. It's his one niche. Definitely if you want to chain finish with an LB, and you have Nameless Gunner Jake, CG Joke, as we like to call him, he's definitely an option for you. Continuing with this sort of LB damage thing, we have Pyroglacial Lastwell. Single target, one hit, 12 times multiplier with a 50% defense, so a 24 times multiplier, which enables access to Blade Flash, Final, Fatal, Bloom, Crimson Air for 5 turns like usual, and then it gets up to a 100% Fire and Ice Imperil for 3 turns as well. So 24 times multiplier, 100% Imperil, compared to his 6-star form, which was simply like a 5.8 or 15.8, excuse me, not 5. It wasn't that bad, with a 50% Imperil. So awesome. The Imperil doubles, you get a 24 times multiplier. Do it for sure. Now, one of the biggest ones that gets changed here is Eileen. This is normal Eileen, not Explorer Eileen. Don't get confused. Normal Eileen's Fatal Impact at 6-star was simply a 4.1 multiplier with a 50% defense, 8.2 times multiplier there. At 7-star max level, guys, it goes from an 8.2 multiplier to a 20.5 multiplier maxed out. So you can definitely do some nice chain finishing, chain weaving, fixed dice, normal Eileen. Pretty much, if you didn't get your hands on Explorer Eileen, Eileen does a nice imitation of what she does, but since Eileen gets a 7-star, she becomes even stronger as an LB chain finisher than Explorer Eileen will for a long time, until we get Explorer Eileen 7-star. Gooby, make it happen. Like ASAP, I want to use that girl. Don't leave her behind. We never leave any Tomb Raiders behind. Alright, and then my personal favorite here, I cannot wait for this, Arnea. Her high wind at 6-star was a 6.0 with ignore 50% defense, so a 12 times multiplier. Pretty strong, pretty strong. 7-star max though, so a 12 times multiplier with ignore 50% defense, so it's a 24 times multiplier, twice as strong as it was before. Awesome. You can blow people away with this Lemon Burst. True double hand builds, definitely all day for like Pyroglacial Lastwell, Eileen, Arnea, Nameless Gunner Jake. Basically, if you have any of these guys and you're looking for a nice boost of damage, super awesome. Some other units do get nice boosts in LBs as well, like CG Nicole, CG Lid. Still amazing. Like Lid has a 79% break, but it's not like these game shifting changes where you go from like an okay, or not even okay, like from like a meh limit burst to like an absolutely insane limit burst. You know, Ayaka's 100% MP isn't that different, but it's the one thing that's different makes it so strong. Same with Ace with the Spirit Break, Beatrix with the super high attack and magic break, then Lauren doing a whole world of different things than she was at 6-star. So in addition to these ones, be sure to check out the one from yesterday if you haven't already. That one's based around some of the newer units that you can use at 6-star into 7-star. That's basically supposed to go with this one. That's why those units aren't actually mentioned. A lot of those units actually won't have 7-stars right away. And then in addition to that, I'll have a link in the description as well for the top X kind of offensive or defensive limit bursts that you want to be looking out for when leveling up different units in your team, because there's more units out there than just the ones that are listed. You know, we could go through every single unit in FFBE, but that'd be like a 3-hour-long video, and no one wants to do that. So we take the best examples that we can come up with and tell you why those are strong, and then give you an idea of, hey, if this unit does this sort of thing and this other unit kind of does like the same exact thing, then those can go into a category, and you should keep an eye out on those. So that's how you want to use all of those videos together, collectively combined. Okay, how many times can we come up with an adjective for that? Be sure you check them all out. If you want to see those things, playlist section description. Other previous content also is in the playlist section. A bunch of cool stuff in there for you guys. If you want to see future content, hit that sub button, turn your notifications on so YouTube knows that you actually want to watch the channel, because apparently that's a problem still somehow. And I'll see you guys in the next one.